Hopefully y'all can see. Okay, spirit team. Spirit team, what is it that you're trying to channel through at this moment? Hang on, let me get some sage, and then I'm gonna cleanse this area a little bit with sage, and then I'll start the reading. I hope everyone is doing well. I don't know if anyone's watching. I don't know if you can hear. I'm just going with it. Hopefully you can. My spirit team leads me to do messages when I'm meant to. I saw an owl come up on my memories today, a picture of this owl that come to my house on December the 4th, 2021. So that was strange why that owl, that was very strange why that owl showed me itself today. So that's why I thought that I would come in here and do a message, the Anunnaki. Life lessons, controlling drama, conflict. Let's see where this goes. Aliens. Please allow me to connect with my heavenly messengers at this moment. Thank you, Mercury, for allowing me to connect with you. Oh, that's amazing. Mercury, Virgo, is the earth element with Mercury. Survival, adaptable, reliable. So I'm trying to connect right now to the sky element. And the first thing that it pulled out was earth. Okay, so maybe this message is going to pertain to about the survival of earth, if earth will survive these aliens, because not everyone can connect with aliens with unconditional love in their heart to try to get to the understanding of what is getting ready to happen right here in the present. I have saw some weird things in the sky, and I also know that I'm not worried that the aliens is trying to kill us off, but it's strange that it did pull out survival, and I was talking about aliens, and then it pulled out the Pleiadians, okay? And right now the Pleiades, it is with Earth, ain't it? Yeah, because it's right above the what in the heck? It's right above Hades. Pleiades is right above Hades, Taurus, okay? And right directly like this, like see how it's a triangle? Like say, here's how it is. See how that is? Right here's that Pleiades cluster in the sky. And if you look straight down like this, not straight across, but straight down like that, you'll see Uranus. And it's right there underneath the Pleiades, and you can see that in the sky right now. You can actually see Uranus if you don't have nothing obstructing your view of the night sky. You'll be able to see it with the naked eye. I did, and it's very green. It's green. It's green and faint. See all that green that's showing up right there? So, and I always thought that the Pleiades, it's so beautiful and it mesmerizes many people. And that's because I guess it brings transformation, because it looks like it looks like 6 stars, but it's seven. It's the seven sisters, and one of the seven sisters, she got taken away and married. Okay? That's the truth about that. That's actually the truth about that. And then we got Arcturians and the reptilians. So these are people, these aliens, they keep the wisdom safe, I guess, for us. And it looks like the aliens are concerned. They're concerned about our safety at this moment. That's what it's saying because survival pulled out. So they're worried about us right now if the world is going to be, if our world is going to be, because it's this aura. See that aura around this thing? You know, we have this protective film around us. Okay, and when we're born, we come through Saturn, through the Earth, through Saturn, okay, in the sky. And then your spirit goes into the womb of your mother like as soon as you're born. I don't know if you have a spirit until that day you're born. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I know you're in there being created and stuff, but I guess that your spirit doesn't really show until you're out of that protective womb. That's what the aliens want you to know. Okay? But there is a predator survival tyrannical. So maybe 617. Hello, Alan. Hello, Archangel Michael. Thank you for visiting me today. That made me happy in life. You did. Because I said I wanted to connect, the heavenly messenger. Because only through Mercury will you get those channelings, and I know that. And I thank God that my Mercury, I know where it is. It's in that future sign. So, anyways, survival. Yes, they are worried about if we would be able to survive, evidently. I don't know if it's like, I don't think they're going to have some sort of strike. Like they're like going to come in and like attack us. But I think that they know that there is some tyrannical, another force, some other force outside of us, outside of our solar system. See that tunnel? See that tunnel? That's trying to get in to our world through tunnels or a portal, through a portal on Earth. There's a Pleiadian or an Arcturian that is actually going to see there are these creatures, whether it's aliens or them reptilian things, somebody's going to see them going into the earth. And then you're going to see them like disappear. See that? It's going to be like disappear. See that craft right there, that spacecraft? So then you're going to see it like disappear into the earth. A orb. It'll look like an orb or something, okay? Hello, I don't pay attention to what's being said because I can't, okay? I got too much other stuff to do. All right? When you're channeling, you can't do that. Ouroboros, that's in the sky. So that's how they come through. Through that, there is a snake that eats its own tail and it's in the stars. So if you know where that is, if you know where that is, that's where these creatures that's trying to come in and hurt us on Earth. And the Arcturians is trying to save our Earth from these reptilian creatures, I guess is what it's saying. Tyrannical. Infinity past life. past life. So these reptilians, they used to have a past life here on Earth. That's scary. You know what that sounds like? Hey, that sounds like, remember the dinosaurs? Remember how the dinosaurs come? Huh, that's strange. But them creatures can come through our atmosphere, through that snake, directly through the belly of the snake, it said. So if you know what's in the belly of the sky, that is actually in that snake, the stars, then you know where it's going to come from, okay? And ain't it weird that I was connecting with how we're born? Ain't that weird? And look at that. That shows a mother right there. Like her womb has this protective barrier on it. See? And that snake's got angel wings on it. Or that's an eagle. I don't know. That's weird, ain't it? What in the crap are you saying? In the mouth. This reptilian's mouth. In the mouth of the reptilian. I don't know what it's talking about. Okay, collective, I don't know what that meant. No. Maybe I need to use some of mine. My tarot and oracle, and since it said past life, let me get out these right here. Oh, now I see the men in black. Now I see the men in black. Stalking, intimidating, confrontational individuals that likes to, I guess, stalk and try to throw you out of your peace with the telephone. Maybe that's what it's saying. I don't know, collective. So so there's somebody who is intimidated. Someone is intimidated, but this is confronting the past. So these reptilians are stalking us because of their past, how it got wiped out by freezing. See how it blew around cold. Coldness took out the dinosaurs, the reptilians, you know it? So there might be some people in suits that is going to communicate to you. So the FBI, anybody that says something about an alien, why does the FBI have to communicate to them? Why? Ain't that weird? So the FBI, you don't know how to communicate with them? I can't communicate with them just whenever. It has to be when my spirit team tells me to. See, I ain't a fake. I ain't a fraud. I ain't a fake. I ain't a fraud. What's this say? Underground civilization. Look. So, hey, they know. Them men in black, they know. Older man in the Bronze Ages. Underground civilization in the Bronze Age. Cult. Friend identity. Older man. WAR death. So they're wanting to fight to death, I guess. You're going to see the bigger picture that you was, I think somebody abused your technology. It's some older man that has some sort of control. Yeah, I know you don't want me to communicate. But torture. So what about torture? Activist, it says. And then on this side, it says mother, identity, sacrificial, faith, war, trauma, war, death, right there it says. Arctic or Antarctic. So, yes, the Antarctic and the Arctic Circle. Notice that the Arctic Circle, it had this rock called black rock. And everything in the 15 and 1600s, I think it was in the 1500s, they had this map of black rock. And everything was like magnetized. I believe they said, like up there at the North Pole, it's very magnetic or something like that. But this is what's been happening, that they have been, there's some older man that has seen the bigger picture, and they're going to try to get into the Antarctic and I guess see if they can figure out something. But reptilians are in the Antarctic. Them damn dinosaurs is. We know that. We know the dinosaurs died in ice, so we know they're up there in that ice too. Duh. They find them in Alaska a lot. I know. But they also find them out west in the desert. Okay? On them big farms, them farmers out there, they find them and they make more money on that than they do farming. Duh, when they find them big dinosaurs intact. But I guess maybe there's an older man that is building a cult or something. Male collective. Like, sorry, excuse, I had to get this out of the floor. Then it says stars, location stars. So from the stars, truth and discernment comes from the stars. Okay. A witness. Witness star. I'm going to put hashtag Star Wars. Somebody's going to witness some war taking place in the stars. I guess that's what they're trying to communicate to you. There's actually a war right now in the stars, and only you could see this bigger picture. Yes, they're going to find out that a lot of them was poisoned to death. These daggone reptilians must have been poisoned to death. I don't know why. This is the age of enlightenment. So, executed. So maybe there is somebody who witness a noose, executed, snitch. What's it say? Leadership, classical antiquity time frame. Agnostic or atheist faced physical limitation, Northern Europe, fire. Fire. So look, you're going to see fire in the stars. When you see fire like shooting across the stars, like zero, 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 you're going to know that that is somebody who is cult based faith. And I guess they're going to try to bring fire or WAR to Northern Europe. Huh. Or is Northern Europe where you're from, Star? And they somebody who is trying to keep you trauma bound always. I don't know. I don't want to use them anymore. I don't like them, okay? I don't like them with that reading. Hang on, let me think of what to get. I'm trying to think of what to get. Probably my oracle cards or tarot. Hang on. Let me connect to these ones. These Egyptian ones, because they always look to the stars, okay? Shit. I don't know why I can't do cards. Sometimes I can't flip them right. They just do that. I don't know why. I know how to flip them, but sometimes it just don't do it the way you want it to. Okay. So what is it? What is it? Reliable? Then we got the Fool. Punishment. I wrote down what these tarot cards mean, and for their Fool, it just had punishment. Punishment, reptilian punishment. See, back in the days, the Egyptians, they worshipped crocodiles too. They have a god, a crocodile god. And I have a crocodile somewhere in here. My husband whittled me a crocodile. I don't know where it is, but I do have a crocodile somewhere. So this is seeing that maybe someone was wanting you to feel punished or punishment or something like that. And that alligator's gonna bite at that man's leg, at his kneecap and his leg right there. Capricorn Aquarius. The Fool is Aquarius, new beginnings. Okay, feeling folly and joyful, shit like that. So somebody wanted to punish you on Earth, okay? Or somebody was trying to steal your laughter away, but Ship of the Dead is Six of Swords. Why don't they know Ship of the Dead is Aquarius? That's Mercury in Aquarius. See, that's why I can channel to the dead and others can't. If they don't have Mercury in Aquarius, they can't. Now you understand what the tarot cards mean? Introspection. What's that mean? That means you can look inside yourself and research and know yourself better than anyone in this world, okay? This is departure or adventure. This is daring, being daring as well. So, so someone might said, I dare you to laugh, because when you laugh, you will be punished. No, punishment is going to come from God's eye. That's what it said. Punishment is going to come back to these individuals, I guess, that was trying to cause difficulty towards you, okay? And feeling safe with your might be a close friend or something. Punishment. If you dare to see this close friend one more time, I will kill you. That's what the reptilian said. Now, that's the truth. Look, King of Swords. This is a matter of principle, it says. This is ideological battle. So, someone didn't realize there is a difference between ideas and thoughts. Thoughts is all that shit that runs through your mind all day long. That's just thoughts. Idea is not that. Idea is something that everyone uses. That's why I have so many people copy my oracles that I make. Them are the copy mockers. And they will realize they're going to get the truth, and the truth will set them free. Okay? Yeah, the truth will set them free. Magistrate authority, the Lord of War, the reptilians, that's the lords of the war out here, is what? These officials. Are you realizing this? I'm not a cop. I'm not in the government. That's not me. King and Queen of Swords, that's what that is. But I mean, I am an air sign. What's that mean? That I have the authority to teach lessons to these individuals if they try to come up against us. They ain't going to win. They're not going to win. Okay? They'll realize that they can't win against the truth sword. So the truth is coming out about someone tried to bully you, a predator around it said. Okay? Well, they got to quit being a bully. Dictator, that's all I know. Bully dictators get brought down infinite lives. Ouroboros, that's how many times. Okay? It could say you might have a close friend that is a magistrate and they might know some authorities was going against you. 8 of Pentacles in your work, the sacred tree, which is bring stability through your labor. Aquarius, there's the boat. See again. So, Ouroboros, infinite times. This is eternal. So, infinite times that you've had to know that you know exactly how and why the damn aliens and all these other lives, how their lives ended out. Even the creatures, the dinosaurs, because they didn't learn their damn lesson in something. That's why they'll kill us too, and then there'll be a new dynasty rule again. That's how it, I mean, that happens in this world. That happens in this world, okay? You have this ability to see past these people who proclaim they're professionals. You see farther in advance. They know that. And then we got 4 of Cups. Intuition is what this says. It usually means somebody rejecting, and this person has everything all around them and they're rejecting it. That's what it usually means. But this is the glory of Kefri. This is illumination. And your intuition has told you that they were stalking you. Stalking you now. This person's birthday might be June 84 is the year. I don't know why it says that. Or June 48. Okay. When was President Trump born? I don't remember. 47 or 48. I don't remember. 2 of Wands. The cross of Ptah. Tenderness, friendship, protection. 2 of Swords. That also means, they usually got a woman with, she's blindfolded. Okay, so they thought they would punish you, and you was offering friendship and protection. So someone thought that they could punish you, okay? 2802. 2802. So the year 2802 is when I guess that the world is going to be punished. It just said it. I guess the world is going to be punished in 2802 to 6, maybe it's saying 2802 to 2806. Yep. And you gave this message, and the scribe of Maat, lawyer, spy, messaging code, hostile, intention, scribe. That's also these people that you go to, clean up your credit. You have to get them to do that. Women and men, what are they called? People that you tell them, well, this is on my a doctor bill, get it off her, and then they go tell the law. You didn't know that? That's what scribes do that too. I'm not that. I'm just telling you that's what they do. But they don't never receive any messages in code. That's why they're always hostile, because they had bad intentions. Okay? So they come against you. They had bad intentions. Hang on a second. Let me go let my dogs out so they quit barking and going on. They need to go outside and pee pee. I'll be right back. Come on, look at me. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What's these weird aliens trying to attack? Why's these aliens trying to kill us? We don't know. We don't have nothing to worry about. All of us that's living, if the world's going to end in 2802, we don't have nothing to worry about. We've already been dead long ago, okay? But now some people that don't learn their lesson, they might have to reincarnate again. That's just how it goes, okay? That's just how it goes. So there's somebody who's been researching you. They've been very daring. They know the wonderful laugh about you. And they was trying to get you in trouble writing down shit about you, trying to make it look like you're very hostile, but they didn't know the scribe of Maat. Maat. You can't come against me. I know who I am. I done linked myself. Why do you think? Why do you think it's harder on me than anyone else? We don't know why. Oh, and there's the hermit wisdom. Look at that. So look, you have the gift of wisdom. You have the gift of a good friend that loves you, and you feel safe with this person. Okay, and like I said, what's that say? Discretion, reunification, research. You have the armor of the sage wisdom. See, people feel safe around you, but these reptilians, they feel like you're trying to cause war or something, and then they go blabbing to the law, and that's when they get in trouble when they do that. You get in trouble every time you do that, okay? Every time you get out running around with your friends, have you ever noticed that the law gets called? Probably because they're stalking and trying to intimidate you. They're scared of you. They're wishing. They're wishing. They've been getting their wish fulfillment. Yeah, they tried to mess with your well-being. And you have this being positive energy. I know I do. I'm Aquarius. That's the knot of Isis. That's satisfaction, huh? There's the water with its cup energy. There's the Pisces and the Aquarius water energy. There's the cross and there's the sun and there's the boat. And there's the water. See? so so don't worry. Your wish, you was just wishing that everybody could realize that we all got sacred wisdom that can come down, but there's no use to be jealous of what another does. You're meant to be your own self. That's what, if you're a leader, you're meant to lead like that. You're not meant to lead by being a copy, mocking mimicker, and I'm not. So some tyrannical bully that's trying to bring about a war, you're going to wish you hadn't have did that. If they're going to wish they hadn't have did that, that's all I know. And then we got Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're going to have to arrested, ripening illusions and fantasies, improbability, Eight of Cups. So 88, Ouroboros, 888, infinite freaking karma. Infinite karma is coming because these people was trying to have you arrested. Somebody might have tried to have you arrested if you're a number If you're a number 9 or a number 8, it's showing itself a lot out here. Okay? Or a 2 or a 6 or a 1 or a 4. They was trying to have you arrested and you know it. And the power of Thoth. Turn to order, and Thoth was also seen as the monkey. And monkey see and monkey do. And we know this too. Okay? It's not just seen as that hybrid bird. What's that bird called? I can't remember how to say it. It's also seen as monkey. And it's funny because I was born January in Aquarius season. And the Chinese, their calendar starts sometimes at like January the 24th. That would be a new year. It just depends on how they do it that year, and I know what I'm talking about. So either way, some says I'm a monkey, and then the other says I'm a rooster. So either ways, cock or monkey is. I thought that was funny. Spirit told me to say that. Healing process. Everything is returning to order. Everything has been illuminated to you along the way. When you was between the ages of 42 to 44, someone was stalking you infinite times, it said. And that's why these aliens might show their eye. And do you know that anything that's outside of yourself, well, that's a projection of your world. So what do you think that it means if you see things in the sky that others doesn't? Now do you understand? They still don't understand it. Like you can't go too deep. You can't go too deep, okay? But I could go real deep, but I choose not to. I choose not to. We just choose not to over here, okay? I'm trying to think if I should. Let's see what some of mine say, if it makes sense or not. Let me see if any over here look good. Oh, that one. Oh, I will. I will. A computer wheel. Computer wheel? Yeah, we need a computer whiz to help us. We do, yeah. Don't worry, there'll be a computer whiz help me and figure all this out. They'll help me one day. I don't know that. I don't know it. Okay? Because they know who I is. Yes, that the gifts will come if they help. They know that, okay? All right, Earth, what is it? They want to punish you now, huh? What about that? Be careful when you pick me, because I have thorns that will prick ye. So somebody wanted to punish you. And this person is a survivalist. And they're realizing that they shouldn't have never poked at you because you got some pricky communication that's just amazing and they know it. Let's see, laughter, what? Yeah, you're not trying to sell. I'm not trying to sell you an illusion. I'm not trying to sell you a candle. I'm not trying to sell you anything. That keeps you in lack. I choose wisely. I give freely and abundantly. Because everything is in you just like it is me. See, so we have the gift of introspection. That's why we can laugh. And that's why we are here to say, when you spy on me, and you are my aunt, they'll need a lawyer, it said. A messaging code right there, somewhere right there. Okay. So somebody, oh, they're praying that you'll forgive them. Somebody took your sacred wisdom, a friend. Well, they don't, I don't even know if this person even knows you in real life. They was playing like a friend, but they was trying to steal your true life story. That's why every time you do that, Spirit's going to do something real prickly to you. When they do that to you, okay? It's some witch, a reptilian witch. A reptilian witch thought she could make you fear her. No, she picked you to steal from. And every time you made money and you sold that idea as you created it and you didn't, that's how every thought that's coming in your mind, you're going to notice that they're going to notice they're going to go down. And you know when they're going to go down? On a quarter moon. That's when they're going to go down. That's when every wish that they had received by stealing your positive energy away. They're going to realize every money that they made. They're getting infinite karma right here, checkerboard floored. Chessboard. Huh. Someone has been perfectly plotting your next move, but they can't plot my move. I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch that gets on there doing something every day. Witch bitches do that. They spy on other women that they admire, and then they see what they do, and then they try to outdo them, and then them and the law that they went bitching to. The law knows just how goofy them witches is that brought all that bitching and noise to them. They have saw that they can never defeat you. That's all it is, okay? Burning on their checkerboard floor. Burn marks on the checkerboard floor. So when the aliens come around, it's going to leave a checkerboard pattern. So when the aliens land on Earth, it's going to leave a checkerboard pattern. I don't know why it said it. Nor no future. In the future, you're going to be stalked. In the future, you're going to have people that's intimidated of you. In the future, they're going to see that you are very, very powerful. In the future, you have healed from this whole process and everything has returned to order. Okay? So this witch thought that this was her future. To be you, do what you do. No, that's why it'll get burnt down. It'll get burnt down. They tried to sacrifice you. There's the damn lizard. Here's the lizard aliens. The lizard aliens. The lizard alien. It's a lizard earth sign. A lizard alien earth sign, it said. That is that admires your skill. They know that you're highly protected too. They know you're highly protected too. And this spy, all they do is sell people shit. That's all they know how to do. And the true gods rule. Huh. So the aliens know that I'm the truth, that I have pure intentions. I'm not hostile. No. When them thieves come in your energy, it'll make you hostile for 3 and 4 years. Now you see they were paid to do that. They were paid to do that, and people of authority was latching right along with them doing it. And that's why God's going to rule. God's going to show them that they don't rule shit over you. God's going to prove them they don't rule shit over you. And look, fairy earth magic. Look at that. So you have the wisdom of earth and magic and the armor of the sage. And this was an earth sign trying to steal your true life. That's funny, ain't it? Wits. The imperfect plant. I'm crooked, I'm bent, I lean to the side, but still going strong with plenty of pride. So this reptilian witch group who had been doing spells to mess up your physical well-being, I hate to tell them they're on their way to jail. They're on their way to jail because there's a lawyer that knows and sees who you truly are, and that they was trying to steal light from you, and they did, and they gained money after money, and they was wanting you to look like you was being out of shape, and you ain't. You've healed. You've healed. You know how to live and let live. Look, that's your future. Living and letting live in the moment. So, something about the sun and moon. Something about the sun and the moon and the north node. So maybe the sun and the moon and the north node is in trine today. All right. I don't know what the aliens is wanting to say again now. Might be aliens that was stealing from you, these reptilians, and they're going down. Yep, they're going to go down. They're going to go down. They're going to go down because they messed with the wrong individual. It said, yep, a huge wake up call. They're going to get woken up, and they're going to be in so much fear when this spirit wakes them up or whatever it is. But now they thought that they would be much braver if they got drunk and did all these spells on you. That made you look more goofy. I don't get drunk. Oh, and there's a little magic man going in the cave, a reptilian, of course. But of course, a cave would come with a reptilian. Why don't you know that my cards match up? Because I'm the truth, and every witch that steals from me. Thank you for stealing. Wow. You learn us that you're imperfect. You like keeping people illusions of you had created some earth sign witch that you didn't, and that's why God is punishing you right here in the present or your near future. And everybody's going to know that this individual is a drunk, a drunk. And all they was worried about doing was trying to get your money, get all your money by trying to be you. And God has saw this person as well as you, and they did. Look, influence in your job or career or in your community, midheaven, see? So look, well, do you know what's in your midheaven? I do. Look, because I have one of these. I have one of these in my last name, what I was born with. There is one of these people that wrote books, 1600s magic. Yeah, see, I know that, and I'm not telling because that witch up there is a thief, and they're going to realize that they shouldn't have throwed you off your center, taking messages and lies to the police. Now they need a lawyer because they come against a magical mystic. Me or you, and they're realizing that they was very cocky, trying to ruffle your feathers. And you're so beautiful. That's why they're immature, because they're dark. You're going through the dark night of the soul. Checkerboard pattern, checkerboard floor. Okay. Why are you feeling this way? You don't know why this is happening to you because you tried to knock somebody out of their north node, and now your drunk ass knows for a fact you need them around because when they ain't giving freely and abundantly, you don't have shit. That's why, because you was trying to steal their community. When you try to mess up my community of my collective, we will all see because we know how to navigate through darkness. And all of North America knows this about me because I've been getting my trying to break through the system a long time. But I mean, you all never had so many thieves coming against you, did you? But I did. And it looks like I got people with suits on coming against us too in the background. But I think suit people knows that they ain't jack turd shit that they should be scared of, other than making money and making profit off of somebody else's back. That's gonna get you infinite karma. So every time you get drunk, you're gonna get some money to pay out money payments. Now that's gonna get them real sick and real crooked and bent out of shape. That's funny, because that's what's happening. Crooked and bent out of shape. Yep, yep, yep. That's what's gonna happen. And you're like a cat that has 9 lives. You're on your final life, and you can ascend up to heaven, you and your twin. I know. That's why they're jealous of me. That goes with me. That didn't go with the leader that went and tried to steal this by drawing it on their fake ass cards, but they don't know how to draw. All they know how to do is write words, because you're a spell witch. That's what we learned about you. You're a spell witch, and we're not. We're an artist. There's a clear difference in me and you, as well as philosophy, the way we create and teach. Totally different, totally magical. Only aliens will connect with totally magical people. And then every time you say they're crazy, then the aliens will give them something to show you that the person ain't crazy. Okay, so stay bright and confident. When they try to bend you out of shape, know that another one of them is getting ready to have some real darkness enter their life. Okay? And I mean, that's all I know. And North America, you don't know why this is happening to you? You do know why something is happening to you right now. Whoever you are, the other woman, other person that was stealing from a light worker. You're going to see something real funny wake you up. Okay? Somebody's going to see something real funny. Baba Black Sheep. So this person who went against me, you have a generational curse to break with me now. Because I put a curse on my cards, on what I created. I did that. I did that. I know how to do that. I have that magical gift. No one is too old for magic to come back on them, because they was trying to steal it from a magical creator, a black sheep Taurus, wasn't it? Well, no one's too old for magic to come back on you, okay? And whatever you're doing with caveman, reptilian, yeah, they don't know how to open up. So you had a heart of stone. You had a very big stony ass heart. And that's the truth. So that's the truth. They only wanted money. This stony ass heart individual who thinks they're bigger and better, because they took what you had created and made wealth from it. But the rock and the stone people is going to come after this woman now. There's a stone creature going to come after this woman now. That's the truth. That's going to come after them for coming against you. Whoever you are, somebody come against you, they're coming against you. We're coming against me, because you're meant to be famous from your true story. I know. I am already. I am. That's why you have thieves steal from you. Yep, look. And you know every hand that steals from you. That's what they're scared of me. They're scared of me because they know I burn them with the truth of you never did mature because you kept doing the same shit. I'm not trying to ruffle anybody's feathers. I said quit being a thief, because every time you're a thief, God watched you. Yep. Legacy. Oh, somebody thought that you didn't have a true gift from God, but your true gift from God involves a legacy tree in your DNA. You don't know that we are trees, and your head is a tree as well, and your hand looks like a tree, It's got these circles when they take fingerprints. That's why you see, so you can't be famous for my true story because woods and trees ain't in your legacy, but it is in mine. It is in mine. That's why natural tunnel, look, I know where it is. Natural tunnel, I know where it is. Just be peaceful, positive, happy, loving, giving. Computer whiz. There is a computer whiz that's going to help with things. Maybe this person is trying to get your attention. Someone is staring at you, muscle man. Muscle man and a computer whiz staring. And remember, I'm the crypt keeper. Remember, I'm the crypt keeper. Saturn, you're funny. Saturn, Saturn is on you right now if your name is Iris. For trolling my family, it said. Oh, and fall from grace. Spirits call. So somebody that was stealing from you, they didn't realize that you listened to spirits call, and you know that this troll got blessed with a computer whiz, or their shit wouldn't have never been seen. And we know this, and we know that you have a lot of new ideas. And we know that they was trying to make me fall for my new ideas. And we know that the crypt keeper, remember, I'm the crypt keeper, the natural. In the tunnel, it said. In the tunnel is Saturn. I don't know what that's talking about. It's talking about inside this tunnel. So somebody tried to steal your new ideas. That's why God's going to bring them down. God will bring them down, and your debt will be paid off totally for your new ideas. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. It's about time. Thanks for that. But then we have drama, death. Somebody stole some money and claimed it on you. And right hand to the right of you, someone took some money away from you and claimed it as you stole it. This might have been an old boss of yours. And remember, all they ever did is start drama, and know that that person must have went to the law, and it always tells it. But death rides with me because granddaddy died on my arm, so I'll always know death, death. Death is right there, it said. Death is right there under them new ideas that I didn't give away freely. Death is right there. So someone's been stealing money away from you. And this drama shit starter, they know they owe you money. Okay? Because I mean, death, if you know when deaths are going to happen, I do. Okay? I do. It ain't no boss that I ever worked for it does, and they never will. They never will because they don't have that common sense or empathy, sympathy needed. They don't have the gift that they don't have that gift, okay? So that's all I know. And one more. Running out of time, running out of time. They thought they could keep you worried about your time running out. No. They thought they could run out the time before you could go to court and get this took care of. No, I wait on divine justice. So their time will run out, and that will happen. This is the people that goes against us. They'll see. That's your magic in my hands. I know that. I'm not worried about my time running out. I done know. I done know it was fucked with. I said a cuss word. Yeah, I said a cuss word. I did. Imagine that. Everybody walking does. Oh, somebody spotted somebody, some hyenas. Hyenas live in matriarchal societies. So film or the matriarch in their family, I guess. Somebody who come against you and they got members. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. I already have more than it's showing you all, and I know that, okay? Time's running out. I know. I said put it on 0. They're scared to put my time back to 0, collective. These little cowards. You know why? Because they know it. I told them what's going to happen. On 0, I told them what's going to happen. And look, I only had 8 hours and I would have been making money the first year, but these hyenas that spotted me out, stealing right under my hand, they've made money and after money off of what I was showing them. And they're going to get the biggest bite force around. And Cal Waka, they thought you was their milk cow. The milk cow that gave them everything. So this this little Waka strange person, it's a mother out here that was going against you. And they know that they shouldn't have did that. They know that their hands is tied up in trying to do something to my time running out. That's why Waka, all that trolling, it's going to bring them down. Don't worry, it's going to bring them down. Yeah, it's going to bring them down. Death. You know how they're going to die? Through their opium that they take, through their pain pills and getting drunk. That's going to kill them. Their pain pills and getting drunk killed them. Okay? And they might live on Route 66. And they was hoarding up treasures that wasn't even theirs to take. Of whose? Virgo? Aquarius? Who is this? Who is this Waka? Some Waka cow stole some money and some treasures that wasn't theirs to take. Well, I done know it. Taurus did that. We done know it. Taurus is a cow. Taurus is a cow. Taurus is a bull. Don't get mad. That's just your sign. We know that. We know that, okay? But you know that I'm highly protected by the divine and every death curse that you put on me. And if people realize they don't realize, I'm gonna shut up. They don't realize. You're not meant to take stuff that's not yours and go build books off of it and shit and think you're gonna make profit and money. Your world is gonna get brought down to shit because there's gonna be all kinds of people that sees and knows that you did that. And your little cocky ass has been flaunting it. Their little cocky ass was flaunting it. That they was a thief and they is a crypt keeper, they said. This little Walker over here said that they is a crypt keeper. You're not. No, I am. I'm the crypt keeper. Saturn is a crypt keeper. What's that mean? Predator better run. They better run. It's troll predator. Walker better run. There's a cowboy. Look at that. Uh-oh. There's a Sasquatch cowboy in a hypnotic trance over what we do now. We know you all are. You're also a Viking woman. We know psycho babies. Neanderthals is your ears ringing. So there's a bunch of them that shows and proves to me who stole from me. That's why I made them cards. So I would know who it is that stole from me. See, I have that gift of knowing who it is. They don't, but now they see because I showed them how dark they were by trolling me or them trolling you, other content creators, getting every blessing and you didn't get nothing. Well, hypnotic trance, don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, they're going to realize I was, well, we don't know. They don't know. They watched it this whole time. Oh, there's another owl, 2 of them. 2 secrets, and that owl come on my page today at the beginning, I told you. So I know that somebody died, or they are within a few days, and my spirit team just proved this to you. 150,000 years, light years in another realm. Just showed me that. And the magical creator showed me that. And uno deny. It ain't no lie. That's how you say sheep in Cherokee. Uno deny. Content creator. We also know hypnotized by what? The twins? Well, we don't go on with that shit all the time. We know a whole crop of individuals knows that we can see their future. So look at this. I made future content creators, and one of them is a Viking, and one of them is a cowboy, and one of them's a Sasquatch, and one of them's a little rooster. And they act like I don't know this. They act like I didn't know this. They act like little Walker Cow acts like I didn't know that. Walker Cow, targeted by this whole tarot community. That was me. Okay? I know this. Made money. Trolls. Oh, trolls. Oh, but something about the summertime. In the summertime, they say, "Who, me? I didn't do anything to you. I didn't delay your next season." Yeah, but see, you done know in their mind they was running to you for your content. And then they was creating decks of cards from your mind. And you remembered I heard you, Taurus. Waka waka. I'm the crypt keeper, Taurus. Taurus, I saw you build your second channel from my hard work. That's why I put treasure, hoarding up treasure. Waka tarot reader. Who is that? See, it tells on you. Who is this? Who is this Viking one? Who's this Viking woman? Taught them how to do crime scene investigations. Little BB. All of you all, I forgive you. Oh, but Oracle knows that there's a death back there. And that's all Oracle's given. That's all Oracle's giving. And they some wild, witchy, and angry, explosive readers. And they're going to be all brought down. One, two, three. Three pirates are going to be brought down by God. Three pirates is going to be brought down by God. The ring is going to get brought down, okay? And that's all we know, collective. And I'm going to get off here. And I hope you have a wonderful day. The ring will be brought down, okay? Ring will be brought down. Ring will be brought down. Merry Christmas.